If you think about it, we are all a product of our habits. So our daily routines and behaviors shape our character, our achievements, and ultimately our destiny. But here's the paradox. We all know this. Yet most of us never take the time to truly understand the power of habits and how to harness them effectively in our lives. Most people want to make big changes, achieve extraordinary results, but they struggle to break free from their bad habits. Why is that? The answer lies in understanding the true power of habits. You might have heard the famous quote, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." This ancient proverb holds profound wisdom that can guide us in harnessing the power of habits. It teaches us that even the most ambitious goals can be achieved by taking just the first step. Often the hardest part is overcoming the inertia of taking that initial step. Once we start moving, however, the path ahead becomes clearer and the journey becomes more manageable. Think about it. If you want to lose weight and get fit, the first step might be as simple as walking for 10 minutes a day. But how many people put off this first step for months or even years? They dream about having a perfect body, but they never take the first step towards that goal. Consider someone who wants to start a successful business. They may have brilliant ideas and a strong desire to become an entrepreneur. Still, many postpone the first step of creating a business plan or taking that first course in entrepreneurship. They let fear and procrastination hold them back, and as a result, they miss out on the incredible opportunities that could have been theirs. Why does this happen? It all comes down to the way we perceive and approach change. Most people try to tackle change in a drastic and unsustainable manner. They set unrealistic goals and expect immediate transformations. When faced with challenges or setbacks, they quickly lose motivation and abandon their goals. But here's where the power of small habits comes into play. Small habits allow us to embrace change gradually and consistently. Instead of overwhelming ourselves with unrealistic expectations, we focus on making small improvements every day. These tiny changes may seem insignificant at first, but over time they compound and lead to remarkable transformations. Let me share an inspiring story that demonstrates the power of this approach. There was a young man named Alex who struggled with procrastination and a lack of direction. He wanted to become successful, but he didn't know where to start. One day he came across a book on the power of habits. Inspired by the teachings in the book, Alex decided to start small. He began by making his bed every morning. At first it seemed like a pointless task, but he committed to doing it every day without fail. As the days went by, Alex noticed a sense of accomplishment each time he made his bed. It became a ritual that marked the beginning of a new day filled with possibilities. Encouraged by this small victory, Alex decided to add another habit, reading for just 5 minutes a day. Again, it seemed trivial, but he persisted. Slowly, he started to read more and explore new ideas. As Alex continued to build on his small habits, he incorporated a short daily workout and planning his day in a notebook. These tiny actions became cornerstones of his routine, forming a solid foundation for his personal and professional life. Over time, these small habits had a ripple effect, helping Alex achieve goals he had once thought impossible. He became healthier, more focused, and more successful than he had ever imagined. Looking back, Alex realized that his transformation began with one simple habit, making his bed every morning. It seemed like a small, insignificant task, but it was the first step on his journey to greatness. Like Alex, we all have the potential for greatness within us. We all have dreams and aspirations that we long to achieve. But too often we let fear, procrastination, and unrealistic expectations hold us back. As you reflect on your own goals and aspirations, ask yourself, what small habit can you start today that will move you closer to your dreams? It doesn't have to be something grand or overwhelming. It can be something as simple as waking up early, reading a few pages of a self-improvement book, practicing a skill for just 10 minutes a day. The key is to start small and be consistent. Remember, greatness is not the result of a single monumental effort. It's the product of countless small habits done consistently over time. So take the first step today, no matter how small it may seem. Embrace the power of small habits and watch as they compound into extraordinary results. Your journey of 1,000 miles begins with just a single step.